So just because we think there are still people out there who need some help or need to know how these dating apps work, this is part 2 of our 2-part How to Get a Date in the Modern Day World. We've got Mike Owen back in studio. Also joining us is another friend. I thought we might need some actual good-looking girls. So I've got Amy Lee Samuels is also going to be joining us in studio. And we've got an insert from the online crew, Pop Culture. They're going to be giving us their opinion on Tinder as well. So if you want to hear how we think things go down on Tinder and our opinion of how things go down, stay tuned to Now I Mean, because we're about to bring it to you real. You know what the problem is? Is that they made me go onto Tinder. I didn't want to be on Tinder. I've been it before and I didn't like it. Now I'm on there and now Tinder's got this new thing where people can see your Instagram account. And all that's on my Instagram account are pictures of me modeling in magazines, traveling the world, doing cool things. So I look like all I'm portraying is like this douche cool guy. But what it does help is that I get a lot of matches. I get a lot of likes. It's tough, man. And I'm a nice guy. And on the dates, I promise you, I kid you not, I am the nicest guy ever. So every single date that I go on, it was like, oh my word, you're so sweet, you're so wonderful, what a nice guy. And I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. I know some people out there, they really struggle. This show is for those people there. This particular episode, how to date, how to talk to women, how to talk to girls. This is for people like you. So you better pay attention to what we're doing because you're gonna learn a whole lot. I don't know, I mean, we're human beings. It's a natural thing. Yeah, we're strangers and stuff. And apps like this are probably exactly what you need. But you're gonna come across a very strange, scary thing when you have to sit across a stranger and try and figure out what to say and be all awkward. Or you can do, what's it called? Aggressive recon. Aggressive recon. That is absolutely insane. When you actually go into somebody's like online profile or Facebook profile and you stalk them, I've heard the talk, I've heard the conversation. I don't think that is like the mentally healthiest thing to do. Because if you want to get to know somebody, you should find them in person. But for all those people out there doing aggressive recon, if this was 20 years ago, it would be illegal and you'd be in jail.
You should unbutton.
I should unbutton?
Yes.
Less criminal, less... There you go. Have you updated your profile?
So in other words, you have to put your picture link into the company. So she's pretty good.
You know, my first problem is like, why is she standing next to a dude and why is she making that her profile picture?
You know, the thing is, when I do see a girl with another guy, I will immediately say no. Because what's the point?
But you make an exception with this one, aren't you?
I will make an exception because...
There we go. Yeah, we can see why. There's two good reasons. Yeah, we don't have to go through the whole profile. I was sold in the first one. I was sold in the first one. That is a good one.
I'm sold enough to actually super like. And read the caption.
I was told super likes are creepy.
This is speaking to me.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but it could be you.
Elegant.
That sounds a little bit...
Boom.
Ooh. Bianca.
It's just around the corner.
Cutie patootie. Likes sunsets. It looks like the view from my house. Likes hats.
Cowboy.
Oh, another view. Man. It's a lot of, that's Fisher, because a lot of views.
Curly hair. Curly hair.
I like curly hair, but I wouldn't swipe on that. But I wouldn't swipe on that girl. No, I wouldn't.
I'd swipe.
She's already, that's also because she's 18.
From Yale. Oh! Just like that.
No. I'm not that easy to, in the film industry, which is always fun. Oh, it's a beautiful smile. How far are you, first of all?
5Ks.
And there's also the bonus of the Instagram account. It's a really big smile. Oh, she's got curly hair.
Good view.
She likes to do that. Oh, the face just went weird.
I would.
You would?
Why not?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this one for you. I'm gonna take one for the team.
So then if you match, I get.
No, if I match it, then I get it, not you.
Welcome back. So this is essentially part 2 of a 2-part conversation, 2-part episode regarding online dating and dating in general. On the previous episode, we had Theo Malherbe, who is the matchmaker, also known as the Cupid, the modern day Cupid. We chatted to him about what it's like dating and what he has to do for some of his clients and why he has the clients that he has. And just the general notion of young people dating in a modern day age, what they like, what they don't like. So in studio, back with us again. Is that what my hair looks like? One of you could have told me I'm having a bad hair day. Speaking of bad hair days, Mike Owen's back in studio with us.
I take after your example.
We're trying, what can we do? That's a joke, white people can't have bad hair days, dude.
We can.
And also...
Do you get hat hair? No, we get hat hair.
We just can't wear hats.
Also joining us, Emily Samuels. These are 2
Hello.
very good friends of mine, both UCT students. So if you hear anything strange going down, it's just because that's just the way they are, and I'll try and keep them together. Mike and I mean, you know this, Mike and I were put onto a Tinder challenge. We had to join Tinder.
Unfortunately.
I know you on Tinder.
I am on Tinder.
I haven't found
No,
you yet on
we
Tinder.
We won't cross paths.
Because our age setting is a
different,
little bit different. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Yeah, my range starts at like 23.
23. Yeah, mine stops at 25. How old are you?
I'm 33.
What?
My range stops at 35.
Why not older?
Because I'm a young 33, I think. I'm like a
But
24.
like a good
You are.
MILF couldn't do you well. Could do you well.
Because sometimes, you know what I do? Honestly, sometimes when I run out of people, then I push the age up.
As
I push the age up and sometimes I push the age down. But Mike and I had to go on. We had to create profiles. And it's weird. It's not really like weird, but when you start going, you start swiping, you see some things and you go like, why are people's profiles like this?
Some people have some strange habits.
They do. The most annoying thing for me are the group pictures.
Yeah.
Yes, and sometimes people have like just group pictures. Like, and like,
And you have
who
to
are
guess,
you?
like, is this a package deal?
I
You
always
all
say
come
it's the
together?
ugly one. It's the ugly one. 'Cause the hot one wouldn't do
The
that.
hot one would never do that. You're hoping it's the hot one, but it's not really
It's
the hot
not
one.
the
always
hot
the
one.
ugliest
It's the ugly one.
Unfortunately.
And you have to try and figure out. So usually with group pictures, that's a no. So you can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we went along, so Mike and I set up our profiles. I took a picture of him. He took a picture of me.
What fun.
And then we helped each other write the bios. And then as time went on,
I blame you for not getting many matches because you wrote my bio and I tried to write yours.
yes, but Mike, you still had other pictures on there. They don't always.
But you took that creepy photo.
Your photo was awesome. My photo was like really bad. I changed my
You
photo
changed
after a
yours.
couple of
Why
days.
didn't you
Which was
change
against
it?
the
Why
rules.
didn't you-
Because I thought the adventure of 2 boys, you make my
The
bio,
adventure of
you
2
make
boys.
my bio and you take my picture and I do the
That's what I
same.
have to deal with. That's
So
what
I didn't get many matches because,
Are you still completely against it? No, you're completely
Yeah.
against it.
not completely, it's just I'm against online dating.
Why?
I prefer the traditional meeting a person in a bar or in a pub or
So
in
if
a
you see a
restaurant.
nice girl in like a bar or whatever, do you go up to her and like speak
Well,
to her?
if she's not with a guy, I might
How's that
go say
working
hello.
out for you, Mike?
Yeah, we got a strike rate of above
I'm
1.
gonna slack it 1%. Top 1%. I agree with you. We had this conversation in the previous episode. I think all the platforms are fine. Like if Tinder works for you, it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. To each his own. How's your Tinder experience been?
Yeah, no, it hasn't been great.
But I mean, you're swiping and you're
I
liking
swipe,
and
I
you're getting
like,
matches.
we chat, whatever. Sometimes we move to WhatsApp. But I have a problem with like meeting people in real life off Tinder.
You're socially awkward.
No, I just like, it freaks me out. Like,
Meeting people freaks you out.
no, like people that I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it's cool if we like know. I met a guy on Tinder who we had mutual friends and we discussed them. So I was like, cool, seems decent.
People who speak about people.
No, but like we were just making sure
Yeah.
that none of us are weird.
Yeah.
I still think that people are weird, like on the internet. Like, what do you want from me? Oh,
That whole DM thing.
the whole DM thing.
I'm not
I mean,
of that. I'm not
Maybe
of
it's
the DM
because I'm like
practice.
scarred from all those
Yeah.
mixed
I mean,
stories
even like
back
an
in the
old
day.
friend that you speak to on WhatsApp that you haven't seen for many years and you keep talking to on WhatsApp and finally you meet up, it's going to be awkward, even though you used to be good friends once upon a time. Because just online makes
Yeah.
things more and more awkward.
Okay. And the pictures, there's always people posting pictures of the animals.
Yeah. What's up with the cats?
It's not pictures of them, it's pictures of something else.
Yes.
It's weird.
Is that just like my
I don't
spirit animal?
know. I saw this guy, he had killed a zebra maybe that was supposed to be attractive.
You didn't find it
I was
attractive
like,
and like.
why are you
man.
killing a zebra?
Listen, we're gonna go to another clip quickly. Mike and I talk about like our profiles and why we're doing this. And we're gonna come back and chat about Tinder some more and hopefully see if we had some matches. The game is on.
We'll see.
Back in a second.
People have so many different criteria that they should fill in order to find the perfect partner, maybe a guy or a girl. Aesthetics, what they wear, personality, everything. And I just have what I call the 2-box theory. And if they tick these 2 boxes, everything is full.
My ideal age is prefer to be like 5 to 7 years younger than I am. I don't think there is a perfect goal.
And it's 2 things. The first one, it has to be what I call healthy brown hair. And now that's a personal thing, so you know it varies from person to person.
Any girl with curly hair is already in there.
But healthy brown hair is the first one, and if they tanned, then you get the perfect girl.
Do you think you might be somebody else's perfect guy?
I think I'm a couple of people's perfect guy.
It's not even a local thing; it's a foreign thing as well. We should be the first ones to do a double date. From Tinder.
Not with the girls that you choose, dude. If I choose the girls that you're gonna match with,
You've got your target market, I've got my target market, which are completely different. Just a coffee.
Just a coffee or more, but
That's a date. That's a date.
You seen it there. Mike and I discussing why we're on Tinder, our profiles. That's at the beginning of the challenge, pretty much.
The end of the challenge for me.
How's the numbers? How's the numbers looking?
I got a few.
How many?
About 3 or 4. But I think your success ratio, I think, was much better than mine.
I like I said to you, I changed my process, my strategy.
You cheated, in other words.
I did not cheat.
You cheated.
I changed my strategy.
edited.
I edited my strategy. It wasn't going anywhere for like 24 hours, and I just changed a couple of things. I changed the picture, and I gave access to my Instagram account, which may be more inviting.
Did you change your bio?
All I added in my bio was FYI, cuddle master. I'm a cuddle master. Which girls like?
Did you change your bio at all?
He made me use the words I'm in like search for love in capital letters, and I kept it the whole way through. And I had to use that creepy photo, and I kept that the whole way
So
through.
how long has it been?
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
It's been a
A
week.
week.
In a week,
Okay.
how many matches? 3.
3.
I've had 8 matches,
Okay.
which has not
Okay.
been bad. Not all of them have chatted to me. I've initiated conversations with all of them. I think very interesting conversations. What is the ideal line that a guy could?
I don't think there's an ideal line. I think like it's nice for it to be different every time, which it's hard for everyone to try and be
What's the
different.
most
'cause
boring thing? What's the most
The
boring
most
thing?
boring thing is, hey, how are you?
But that's the ultimate
It's
icebreaker.
boring.
It's just the icebreaker.
But
Why
it's
putting so much
boring.
pressure on the guy?
I'm not putting pressure on him. I'm just like, why does it matter?
I always go. Hey, so how's your day been? Are you well?
that's fine.
Got any
Like,
plans?
show like interest in like real things. Just, hey, how are you? I'm always.
Oh my goodness, you're so
I'm
cute.
always gonna say I'm fine. Like I'm never gonna say.
Well, you can mention
bad.
something about their bio. Like if they
I don't
study.
have a bio.
You don't have a bio.
Yeah, I don't know what to write. in
Do you
my
guys
bio.
read the bios on other people?
They mustn't be long.
So you do. Sometimes you read the bios, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm interested or if I'm questioning because
Yeah,
I mean you're looking at
questioning
pictures, you go
leads
like
to the bio.
you're like not cute, not cute.
Yeah.
Then I read the bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it must just be like the length of one tweet. You know, just keep it sweet and short.
Yeah, sometimes it's long. It's like
Yeah,
this thing,
it's
like,
like
each
bio.
degree and blah
Has
blah
the
blah.
bio ever put you off? Have you ever said no because of the bio?
Yes. Snap.
It's unanimous, ladies and gentlemen. The vote is in.
Sometimes I say creepy things.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the 3 matches conversation, did you chat to some of them?
Well, let's put it this way. My history of Tinder, the man always has to start the chat.
Yes.
And so I didn't start the chat for any of them because remember?
Let me just.
No. Remember you saw the match, the one girl, and then
She was so cute.
She was cute.
And what? You didn't even say, hey,
No,
how
but
are
the
you?
thing is, then we looked a little bit further. You can check their Instagram, and they took like the perfect angle, the perfect lighting, and then once you just see a normal picture, you're like, you're a normal human.
I've been deceived.
Yeah, I've been deceived hectically.
I've
So you
had-
didn't chat to one girl.
You chatted
No.
to one girl. You said no. You said hi to her.
Not that one. Someone else.
You said hi to her, and,
Yeah.
and then she didn't reply.
No.
Shame, man. This has been a tough week
Do
for
you need
you.
some help?
Yeah, I need to see Dr. Phil.
Okay.
I've had like 8 matches. I've said hi to all of them. Not how you're doing, like how's the day been going? Like there was one girl I was like, oh my word, you look so amazing. And she replied, she liked that. I try and make it as like Mark as
make it
possible. Like I'm standing at the bar talking to you, like saying hi to you. That's what I do it. It's out of the 8, I think 4 or 5 replied. The 3 that didn't reply after like 3 or 4 days, I just unmatched them. I didn't just want to leave. I didn't want to leave them there because obviously maybe they're playing a different game.
And you did meet one in person, didn't you?
I went on a date.
You,
I went on a date
making
because
moves.
that's what isn't that what it's about.
It is
I'm not intended to have 7-week chats. I'm like after like
That's me.
It's me.
that's not me.
Confidence booster.
That's not me. I'll go like cool. Maybe for like a day I'll chat. And if I really like the person, they look really interesting, within that day I'll be like, are you keen to meet up for a drink sometime?
See, that's what I like. Like, why guys, I don't know, maybe it's guys my age, our age, that aren't like confident enough to just like push things forward. They want to chat for like long periods of time. We only have so much to talk about. Let's
I
just
suppose
meet
you guys
and
are
like
stuck in social media and
I
that
think that's
format
why,
of
'cause we've only
WhatsApping and
had social
Facebooking,
media.
and you guys aren't. We spoke about it in the previous part of the
that's
show. People aren't used to talking to people.
Well, that's why I said it's better to meet someone in the restaurant or wherever.
Yeah, but do
Yes,
people
but-
our age know how to do that?
Think about
Well, it's on the decline.
Think about this, like, okay, I've met you now. We've matched. We obviously already we've shown interest in each other. I like the way you look, as superficial as it is. I like the way you look. Do you want to meet up and look at me in person? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's meet up and look at each other in person. Maybe we'll talk.
Well, even if you meet someone in person, it starts with what they look like.
This is very true, but now you've set up a situation on Tinder where everybody's of the same intention off the bat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I walk up to a girl in a bar and start talking to her, I don't necessarily know from the time I'm walking up to her that she actually wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
That is what Tinder
So Tinder
provides.
has like security because you know that both people want to speak to each other or like how each other look.
Yes.
Which is why you don't understand why someone doesn't respond if you match with them.
Because they're on there for a different reason. I chatted to a couple of them. There were 1 or 2 freaks.
Yeah, you get
Legit
them.
freaks.
They always freak.
Legit. 50 Shades of, I've never seen that color before. Like there was one woman asking me questions. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, that's not. I think you've dialed. Sorry, dude, wrong number.
Breaking up.
Mark's not available right now. And I went on. There were a couple of very nice girls, and I actually went on a date with one of them, and she was wonderful.
Aw.
We just sat. We had some wine. We had some dinner, and we chatted. It was very chill. It was
Very
after work.
civilized.
We're getting to know each other. You know, she giggled a lot. She was a little bit shy.
So what about date 2?
Date 2 hasn't happened yet.
Will it happen?
This was like literally, but this just happened. The date just happened.
Okay, but will that too happen?
I think it will. She's a nice girl. But again, I'm at the moment I'm just like friends.
Like how many fingers do you have how many
How many fingers do you
how
have?
many pots do you have your fingers in? Probably like
That was almost an indecent question. How many pies?
how many pies are your fingers dipped in at the moment?
Can you?
Jeepers.
Can you? I'm still talking to 2 of the girls. I'm still talking to 2. The one I went on the date on, and I'm talking to like one other one.
Okay.
But you've moved from Tinder onto WhatsApp.
Yeah, but
Oh
that's
yeah.
standard.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
now.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
yesterday the moved onto WhatsApp.
Because that's also
I'm not on
important.
WhatsApp with all of them.
No, just the 2.
Just one.
Oh, just one.
Just one, yeah.
The one you went on the date
Yeah, I should move on to WhatsApp.
You
That's
should.
what I've done
I think
before.
that's like a transition of trust.
Yeah, it is.
Because then you can see last online or maybe not. But then
that's a position of stalkerish.
No, because like on Tinder you can't see they've read the message. It's very much like
Yeah.
mix it almost,
It is
where
like
you
mix
can't
it.
see anything. Where but WhatsApp's
But
more
it is
official.
more personal.
Yeah.
It is more personal. Do you wish that you had gone out on a date?
If the right person came, yeah. I mean, the 3 people I matched with, I didn't message because I didn't feel like. I think I just swiped right by accident for them.
Will you stay on
It's
Tinder?
tricky.
No,
It's
no.
tricky.
No.
No.
Aw.
Guys, thank you very much. Amy, thank you very much for coming to hang out,
Okay.
telling your personal stories of, whoa, where's me? Amy, shout for coming to hang out again. Hopefully we'll have you guys
No
back in the
problem.
studio again, talking about some other random stuff. That's exactly that. End of part 2 for the dating in the modern day society. Just to wrap up, we've got a video here from Pop Culture, the Pop Culture online crew, where they give their opinion on what it is like to date online and their opinion of Tinder.
Sorry. What do you think of sites like Tinder and Grindr?
I mean, I get it. I get the reasoning behind it because we're all online all the time nowadays. But I do think it's a bit awkward. It's a bit forced.
So you want to go back to Stranger Danger Times? But it wasn't Stranger Danger Times.
No,
but
that's what it is right now. Yeah, but it's not about like. I guess. But I think it's much better if you meet more organically. So like it's a friend of a friend or you.
Granny, who are we meeting organically in 2016?
I know. If only she was telling me and this thing was working, I would be like. But right now, ain't none of our friends giving us friends. So the Tinder's for you then.
Honey boo, if these niggas are trying to holla, I'ma answer the call. So do either of you use Tinder? So I just think that people have just resorted to like, not necessarily because it's hard to find people in real life. Now it's like, how do I access you virtually in an easy? And I think that I don't have any issues with it. I've definitely tried Tinder. It was a waste of my life and my time.
She only did it for 2 days. Let's be clear.
It was a waste. I didn't find anything that I liked on there. I just found
maybe your person wasn't online on there.
No, do you know what I feel? I feel like I ended up swiping right. So you know you'll see an option. It's like. Not bad. Let's see it's on no. So people who keep using Tinder some are successful, others are not successful. I was unsuccessful. I don't intend on getting it back. Someone just needs to tell me how to delete my profile.
Would you pick Mike or Mark? Gotta double tap and
Zing ring ring. Open the picture please. Didn't they tell you that I was a savage?
I can like horse on the parish. He can take me any day.
Wait, Michael.
Oh! Michael looks sweet. It's got like he's doing the golf course look, you know, the jersey over the shoulder.
Over the shoulder,
Preppy, he's wearing an brass hoodie.
Nerdy, varsity, maybe.
Oh, gold.
I don't know, is nerdy a bad thing? I don't know, but my choice definitely goes to Mark.
I think it's a unanimous choice.
Do you have any funny stories about it?
No, I don't. But if you watch our episode, trying to find her a main, and we swiped we found some candidates, but none of them try to holler back. So
she didn't feel like they were worthy.
Imagine.
Like I said, it's awkward.
At some point, you're gonna have to come face to face with that person that you're looking for. You're gonna have to have that human interaction to see that connection really exists. Looking into their eyes, feeling that buzz, those butterflies. That's what we're doing right here. Looking for the deeper human connection. You know.
I'm always having weird guys DM me, sending me pictures of their nothing. Yeah, in Tinder it's crazy. I just decided to stop doing that because of the weird guys.
Not in Tinder, but Instagram and stuff, DMs obviously. I have a friend who's actually in a relationship because of DMs, so that's a cool story, I think.